You want to build a meaningful network on LinkedIn. So my first question to you is, give me what that means. So is it that you want to utilize it for networking, for business, for just making sure that more people can be aware of your skill sets? Because I think that's the number one thing that you need to understand the definition of. Once you figure that out now, what I always tell people is something simple. You need to start identifying the people who will help you build that meaningful network. So that means you have to be very specific in who you're adding to your network, because they have to be aligned with those goals. And then once you have that understanding now, your next thing in terms of how you build meaningful connections is to start the conversation. So even though you're connecting to people, you need to make sure and start the conversation. Just like how you sent me the message, I love that. You need to do that for almost every single person, because if you're adding people and they match this description of who you want as a meaningful network, the conversations is what's going to take it to another level. And then on the flip side of that, if anybody sends you a connection request and they don't match what your criteria is, you need to reject the connection request. You should not accept it. Don't think of it as being cool. They don't know that you rejected the connection request. But if somebody doesn't align with who you want as part of your network, that's what you should do. So that's just part of my strategy. That's something I tell to all my clients. Be specific and understand who you want to connect with. Reach out to those persons, start the conversations, and reject anybody who isn't part of it. So hope that helps.